So if you see a 5% chance, you are going to take it, and that's where they are. That's what they have to try to look for. Now, they are aware, I think, that T1 could be trying to sneak this, but the question is, can they get over there?
It's a good question. So much vision. Jose Dioto spotted TP there. Jose has access to the flash. The miasma slowing him down, opting to retreat instead of go deeper and try to play for the 50-50. Ulti in from poor GenG. Peyz immediately gets out and turns to punish. Yon going right back in the air. The feathers pulling back. It's good damage, but it is simply not enough. Peyz too quick on the trigger. Cores engaged, not enough. Oh, they're going to look to set him up. That's the triple. Looking for 4. The entire team ready to tank. Oh, Quadra coming in.
He's looking for the Penta. He wants to get it.
A Penta to finish it.
And what better way to do it? Peyz gets the Pentakill here to seal the deal.
Incredible stuff from the side of T1. Undefeated through the entirety of the play-ins. No doubt they were the favorites, but this level of dominance is incredible to see. A last desperate hold from the second seed of the LCS. They played their heart outs, but it was not enough in the face of the 3-time champs. T1 taking their time, taking it to the fountain, sending a message to all the teams waiting in the main stage, and especially to BLG as they clean sweep Team Liquid Alienware.
The king is coming. Faker and T1.
되나요? 이게 지금 구연포 사거리도 사실상
포탄 세리 떨어져. 다이아한테 노래 들어가. 자 그러면 살릴 수 있나요? 살릴 수 있나요?
자,
와, 저 전멸로 피했어요 또. 와, 페이즈.
네, 트리플 킬. 내가 MVP다.
하나 이거
펜타 줘요.
펜타. 자 준비.
타워 먼저, 타워 먼저. 하나.
다음에 하자.
하나, 둘, 셋. 지금이다. 펜타킬.
포지션을 취하고 있죠.
미드라인 본진 타워 깨졌고, 뭐 정화도 익혔다, 비전 익혔다, 그냥 마음대로 막 그냥 이겨주고 있어요. 화려한 무빙.
그리고 지금 노틸러스 궁전멸 할 생각으로 기다리고 있거든요. 야수 궁이랑 연기하려고.
야수도 지금 노틸러스 궁극기만 기다리고 있습니다.
자, 선비 쪽 위험한데.
홍래.
자, 이거 통합니까?
못 쓰고
정조
잡혔고.
듣고.
근데 저항이 강해요.
페이즈 쪽. 자, 부활 한번
근데
있고.
페이즈가 숨을 안 쉬고
야,
파이팅을
페이징을
해요.
했는데.
와.
아니, 이거 신기한 화살이 왜 그냥 막 평타처럼 던져요.
쿼드라킬.
와, 2연 쿼드라킬.
미쳤어요, 페이즈.
이거 혹시 펜타강 아닌가요, 페이즈?
펜타강은
펜타 내놔.
페이즈. 자, 부활로
팀원들도 기다려주고
펜타 내놔.
뚝뚝. 펜타. 내 펜타.
펜타.
루스터. 펜타킬. GG.
And claw that vision back. They do move down. This Drake going to be started. GenG. They do have to light over the wall.
Chovy.
Not necessarily a flanking Melio. It's not really a thing.
That ward is huge, spots out Chovy. Keria does not find a hook on him. That would have been massive.
All right, Doran threatening the counter-strike. Here it is, just to guarantee the Drake. That is Hextech Soul, and the Nature's Grasp also doing a fair bit of work. Doran going down extraordinarily low, but Peyz, he's the main character of this one. It's a hook, it's gonna connect onto Peyz somehow, but he stays alive. It's not enough, he flashes, it's a Quadra. It could be the Pentakill because of course.
Give it to him!
Oh, there it is, the Pentakill for Peyz. Nerf Zeri, but man, this guy is good.
7,000 damage in the fight, and T1 looked so indecisive in that moment, walking towards the Drake. The ult comes out from...
Take it down. Yep, Chovy going to usher that one in, and so it should mean that the base is broken. Should be able to grab this inhibitor as well. So far, Live Sandbox have been defending relatively well as Chovy dives in. The arrow going to connect on top of him. He does go golden in time, though, as the knockups are pretty big, but that Empress Divide even bigger. Delight trying to get out. Chovy somehow survives, and now it's Peyz on cleanup duty. Teddy can't do anything. The cleanse is somewhat late, but he's going to be able to stopwatch. And look at Kyle. He's like, I've got this door, but there's nothing he can do. Double knockup from Delight as well, as that is the pentakill in the end for Peyz on his Kai'Sa. Oh, and GenG will now just win the game. How did none of them die?
I don't even know. Even a game that doesn't feel like it's that much about Peyz becomes about Peyz.
By a whole minute of time, and I just don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. Second inhibitor is going to go. D+, not wanting to engage for another 45 seconds if they can avoid it, and I don't know whether they can clear out minions fast enough. Yes, they have double static shiv, but I don't know whether it is going to be enough. Showmaker is doing a pretty good job of getting rid of these minions, as Arrow is going to connect onto the Azir. Definitely a priority target. Half the health bar of this Nexus turret is going to go down. Next wave to come in. They don't have Baron, as there is the ulti, but there's not actually that much distance to go, as Deft is going to go golden and then just explodes. Great piercing arrow going to come down, as now Kellen on his fountain. Okay, we do have Delight going extraordinarily low, and in fact all of GenG are very low, but it doesn't seem to matter. This Nexus turret is going to go down. Delight. Kellen, sorry, the last man standing. Is that a pentakill? It is a pentakill for Peyz, of course it is, at the end of this game, and GenG will pick up the 2-0.
Absolutely. Good laning phase in both games.
GenG have decided that they have waited enough time to to go in for this one. Ult away on the Canyon once again. They're trying to kill Cassante. This time they have an insane amount of damage. Nobody's helping out.
Come on!
Kill is running away to finally get him. Another press. There are buttons on a Jovi, who is isolated, but he is able to dash away as well. Massive ult! It's all four of them in the back line. And the damage should be there from Peyz as well to finish this one off. Even has an arm guard just to survive at the very end. The Penta, let the little baby dragon get his Penta. Let him have it.
Not the minion!
No, they're slowing him down. The zoom in, the Q comes in, it's a Penta for the little baby dragon. Peyz, well done.
And smiles on the faces of GenG. FearX, they gotta try something.
Down this Nexus, BLG stands tenacious.
Set up there. The slow march forward from GenG.
Baron times out.
Ulti goes in, on, caught out, but now the follow pass to come through from the side of BLG. Ulti from Boris is there, but already keen into the back line, trying to keep things going. Flash back out, the shockwave whips. Chovy Q3 not going to connect either. Peyz still standing. Still doing a lot of work, but BLG holding for now. They've lost on. The repush going to come through. Keen has TP.
He wants the TP back in. He is regenning. GenG now looking for the ends. Can BLG find it again? No shockwave.
The flash, he hits Elk! And the clutch, he shows up, and now the turn. Now the fire back. BLG doing everything they can. Ben is still up, but he just can't find the right target. Trying to cut through Canyon. Trying to keep it going. Knight going to get taken out by Keen, and in game 2, BLG may have found a fight. But Peyz is breaking records, and GenG are moving on to match point.
And credit to Canyon for the end. By Jungle Goat, he punishes On's positioning. On thought he was safe with the spell shield. Canyon went up, he smited it off, hit the ultimate. It's a Penta! 25!
Not only is it the most kills.
28, the new record. 28 kills for Peyz.
In spawn. And now that FearX are backed away and they have vision of it, they're saying, well, we'll trade one Infernal. It's not going to be Infernal Soul for you, for the Baron. Is FearX with a late decision to come over and contest.
I mean, this is going down so fast, they might be able to just walk over to the Dragon as well. It's down to 2,000 health. Yeah, Raptor nowhere near it, so the Baron, not long for the world at all. That is going to be the engage on to execute. He's able to crash down out of it, but the Chains of Corruption do not find the mark. And now Clear just trying to stand in front of his team to keep them alive. My God, these harpoons are doing so much work, as now Canyon, yeah, he's relatively low. It is going to be a decent impale to come through yet again, and they do manage to get rid of the Corki, but look at this, it's a quadra kill already. Clear's got a huge health bar, but I think it's another Penta in game number 1 of the summer season for Peyz. He picks up a Penta, and they'll just march towards the Nexus.
Oh, Peyz, another Penta! 11 kills for the man that set the record for most kills in an international at MSI. You give this guy a Zeri, and he is gonna run away with the game. And the redemption dropped in the fight. Everything put on the Chovy. And yes, he ultimately dies, but it's a Chovy for Nexus trade. And occasionally send someone to defend. Kanavi, whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is crazy. I don't know what he's doing here, but Zeus is going to back him up. Kanavi goes down to the GA. But the rest of the team, are they going to be able to get in here? There's the flash bomb, plus 1, 2, 3, but the encore is fantastic. Glacial Prison goes wide, and Peyz is able to take down Guma. Evaporates the bottom lane as it's a triple kill. Could it even be a penta as he's looking for the quadra? There it is. And down he will go. Pentakill for Peyz.
A penta for Peyz and T1.
It takes a while to get through him. Okay, here comes a really optimistic TF and ult.
Yeah, Scout is just going to get turned on here by Peyz. Does actually make it out. No! Calculated there on the red buff tick. As Peyz now throws the arrow out, and the Arcane Shift isn't going to be enough to get Diablo out of it. It's a triple hit for Peyz as he's on the warpath looking for even more. Kingen will not find the public execution, but he might find the pentakill here for Peyz, who picks it up at 22 minutes in game number 1.
All right. That'll put a cap on this one.
You know, even if you do use it, maybe the cannon minion doesn't die, and then you don't have your equalizer for the fight. There's really no good answer for Team Deer Hex at this point, other than trying to force a fight and layering some CC and damage. That's not exactly what I meant to Guillaume, but nice try. As eventually T1 going to press their buttons and just roll their face over the keyboard. We got a triple kill here for Peyz, who is the Pentakill king. As they're trying to hold this kill, Yukal's like, here, take me. Quadra comes in for Peyz.
Pretty tough to kill Rich here with the completed back. See if they can do it.
Well, he's going to get walled down, and now just a bit more damage as the stun. Oh no, the shield nearly denies it, but it is still another pentakill for Peyz as he picks up 2 in the base.
Another penta for Peyz. T1 finished the game with it in pretty dominant fashion here. What a start here for this series for T1.